Hi, this is Colette from Shifting the Paradigm. So glad that you could join us again. So, there is a man here who seems to be a connector of connectors. His name is DJ Mario. And if you want to see him, go to DJ Mario TV. Look for him in all of the places that you would find that anybody would like to advertise. I want you to welcome out on the show right now, Mr. DJ Mario. Mario, woo, woo, woo.
How are you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
Okay, just want to commend you for such a wonderful job and bearing with me. For how long has it been now? 4 years, 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. How have you been coming along with the interviews and everything?
The interviews have not been that bad.
Not today, in general. Who's your favorite? Or who was your favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
You sure? Isn't your granddaughter here today?
She is.
Okay, give her a shout out.
So my Cece is with me. Love her dearly. And she's too shy to get on camera. So I'll say hello, Cece. Love you.
What's her sign? What's her astrology sign?
Aquarius.
Okay. I found out that Aquarius is like to take in information and debate it. Is that true?
She doesn't do that. Maybe because there's a January Aquarius and a February. She's a February.
She's on a cuss?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you once again to Diamond Video, Michelle Lee behind the camera doing what she does. And what brings me out today is George of Each One Teach One. George and I go back years ago when we would share gym space. And being that we all have, well, if you're watching this, that means you survived COVID-19, but unfortunately, a lot of people did not. So count your blessings. If you're watching this, count your blessings. Take a moment to close your eyes and count to 10 and think about how many blessings. 1 blessing, 2 blessings, so forth and so on. So again, thank you so much for being a part of this journey with Michelle and I. Shout out to Coach Brooks. Him and I have been bumping heads for years. Shout out to Turtle. And of course, we have some guests coming, and I'm not going to go to them right now, but I just want to say thank you to all my basketball family out there. Excuse me. Basketball family, shout out to my Brooklyn crew, DJ Bruce and the Get Up crew over at the Sty Dome. I also want to thank Dre all day. He's been very consistent in having us here at this facility every Sunday. I've been coming in for over 40 years. May Randy R. Murray rest in peace. He's the main reason I keep doing what I'm doing, because unfortunately I was in a situation where I was on my back and he was not ready for me to come up there and be on his starting 5. So he set me back, and here I'm now still in the gym. If it's basketball related, if it's helping the young people stay out of trouble like what Lavonia Brooks does, aka Denise All-Stars Basketball. You can find her on social media. If it's something like that, I just finished talking to Chester. He's doing something with the Itty Bitties. Coach Aaron, we're doing something June 20th, which will be up in Bailey Park, 3438 Bailey Avenue. Hopefully you'll be there with your shy granddaughter. And how old is she, by the way?
15.
Say it again?
15.
Say it again.
15.
Okay, so that means uppercut, and you old dudes walk over that way. I'll take care of you, all right? No, 15. This ain't Rick James is gone, okay? You remember that song, Rick James? What was that song?
I don't even.
It was 17. She's 17.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Well, my history of music goes far back. But let me not digress. Let me shout out everybody who's helped me over the years. I want to shout out to DJ Lex. It's all right, my brother, DJ Lex Martinez, him and his beautiful wife, and of course his daughter that we're going to be sharing her 15th birthday. Ava, I'm glad you were born. You gave your father a new start. He's on his grind. He's doing his best to lose weight. I've got my foot in his ass trying to make sure he stay healthy, because the best thing about being a father, hey, you don't see that light? Anyway, we have to coach the kids. Just like any kids, we got to teach them how to be aware of their surroundings. So that's why kids be walking into traffic. Anyway, I was like that too. But you got to catch on because life is not going to wait around for you. You got to catch on. So shout out to all the kids out there. But let me get back to what I was saying earlier about my family. DJ Bruce and the Get Up Crew, Dean the Machine, Terrell Robocop, the list goes on. Also, Rob Cohan comes all the way from New Jersey. Denise comes all the way from Harlem. Who else we rock out on the court? We also rock out with Tony. Oh yeah, Tony Watts. I'm not supposed to mention his name.
Okay.
Yeah, he's retired. He doesn't want people knowing that. But since he's out there, we'll say half of y'all don't know who I'm talking about. But Tony Watts is retired. So ladies, he's retired and he's got a lot of time on his hand. And also Buster and Satch. Can you bring that down just a little bit? Thank you. It's like, I guess because I'm heterosexual, just being in my face. Just anyway, once again, thank you to everybody who's been a part of my life. Thank you to everybody who's prayed for my life to continue on. And here I am still doing what I love to do. So please take a moment to find out what your passion is. When I say your passion, if it's something you think about every day. Think about every day. And even when you think about that, ask yourself, how can you make a difference in someone else's life? How can you go to bed at night changing someone else's paradigm to thinking something a little more positive? Because sometimes you can lead by example. Your character stands so much when you're on the court as well as off the court. When you come to the court sometime, bring a case of Gatorade. Bring some extra waters. Sometimes just like that old Pepsi commercial with Mean Joe Green. He's leaving the football field, beat up, tore up. And this kid just wanted to talk to him for a moment. He's like, "Arr, arr, arr." And the kid had a Pepsi. And he says, Mean Joe Green. And he drank it, took it, popped it off. I don't know. I don't think he used his teeth. He popped it off. And when he drank it, food and water and substance has a way of bringing everybody together. Okay? So Mean Joe Green, the kid walks off. He says, hey kid. The kid turns around and he throws his jersey at him. And when I think about that commercial impressed me in so many ways. First, how did they do it? I always was curious. So that's what led me into film school. Secondly, who did the editing? That also kept me in film school. So here I am now, living my passion, and hopefully with that example, you'll be sitting on your couch or however you're watching this on whatever social media. Hopefully this video will inspire you to get up off the couch, get busy living your passion. So call Colette Boston. You can find her on social media. She's also an author. You can find out what she's up to, or you can reach out to me and give me a call at 646-548-5881, or you can find me. I changed I'm a different alias now. I'm no longer that DJ in the club anymore. I'm now the Over 50 Baller. So you can find me on social media under that, Over 50 Baller. But of course, I got other aliases: DJ Mario Harlem, Diamond Video, the Social Taker, the Man Raker. They call me a lot of things. They call me sometimes. This one's for Cookie and Jones. I used to be known in Baltimore as the Magic Man. I feel a little embarrassed saying that. Because you have to ask, why would you call it the Magic Man? I'll give you an example. You ever heard of Grover Washington Jr.? Okay, listen, Mr. Magic. Listen to that record, and that's how I play basketball. All right. So thank you, Keith from Queens. Thank you everybody who responds to my emails, or not my email, who responds to my text in the morning when I reach out to the guys, making sure everybody remembers that yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery, so make sure you take time to enjoy the day that you're in, which is called the present. Anything you want to add or anything you want to ask before I go?
When did you fall in love with basketball?
No, basketball fell in love with me.
All right.
Can you explain that? You want me to explain that?
Please do.
I had no idea how to play the game. I just saw guys playing it and I adapt. I didn't have a coach. I was never on a high school team. I was I was unorthodox. Tell them what unorthodox means.
Someone that's out of the ordinary.
Out of where?
Out of the ordinary.
Okay, I can live with that. There's no telling where I may go. So, unfortunately, no coaches saw me. So I had the skills, but I was like a diamond in the rough. I was like a diamond in the rough. A diamond in the rough. So when I got into radio, shout out to Cookie and Jones in Baltimore, Maryland, people saw potential in me. When I say potential, I would go from the radio station from different cities, and they would say, yo, that guy's got to be from New York. So I'm like, because when I play ball, I black out. I really get so focused, you couldn't ask me where I lived at. You can't ask me where I live. You can't ask me nothing right there because I'm focused. So as time would go on, we didn't have what we have now. We didn't have this. So you can play back and see what the hell you're doing. Everything was left up to the imagination. So to say that here I am now as a grown man, and I can honestly say that basketball fell in love with me because it allowed me to continue exercising. It allowed me to continue being around camaraderie. Tell them what camaraderie is.
Friendship.
I'm sorry?
Friendship.
And social gatherings of people who are like-minded. So basketball fell in love with me. And I've been loving basketball back ever since.
That's it. You heard it from DJ Mario. You can find him on DJ Mario TV. And behind the camera is Michelle from Diamond Video. And I am Colette from Shifting the Paradigm. We'll see you at the next break. Be well.
Isaiah Valdez, 15, St. Joe's, and Montville.
Your name?
Levin Jang, 15, Foley High School.
June Best, 14, St. Petersburg.
Jose Rojas, 14, Foley Middle School.
My name is Jaden Lugo. I'm 14. I go to Foley High School.
Isaiah Stang, 15, Foley High School.
Greg Garcia, 16 years old, Foley High School.
Malik Shepard, 15, Don Bosco Prep. Anybody else? That's it?
Introduce yourself.
My name is.
Your name? How old you are? What school you go to?
My name is John Biddle. I'm 18 years old. I go to Evangel Christian.
Hi, this is Colette from Shifting the Paradigm. I am in front of the Fred Samuelson Center in Harlem at 144th and Lenox. We got here, but it was rough going because it rained torrentially, meaning that it was raining cats and dogs. But enough about me. That being said, I'll shout out to DJ Bruce, Terrell, shout out to Mark, shout out to DJ Mario and Michelle from Diamond Video. Just want to say that oftentimes we can't give back to the community, but when we can, we should. So I'm trying my best to give back to the community. And after this break, I'll come back and tell you some more about what's going on in the Fred Samuelson building behind me. Be well. Again, we're here with the director of this program, Coach Brooks. How are you, Coach?
I'm great. Thanks for coming out. It's great to be back. You know that the city's reopening and we're coming fully open. The kids are back out. The gym has the spirit again of the youth and the kids coming out and playing. We are Harlem's oldest and deepest athletic program. There is no other program that is older other than maybe some that can compare to us. But I'm real proud that we're here and we're hosting one of the great Bob McCullough's Golden Hoop Tournament. So I'm really glad that we're back open, fully functioning. We also have our football program that's coming up now. So any kids that are interested in playing football, I'm asking them to come out 10:30 on Saturdays for practice and training. We got coaches from all levels, from high school all the way up to NFL. All right, so if you want to come out and get some really good coaching, please come out and do so. Youth on the Move is back. Abyssinian is back. Abo is back. All right.
We thank you for that, Coach. And look at this football program. Here it is. So, if you need me, the number here, what is your number?
My number to anybody that want to reach out is 347-392-0301. The number for the center is 917-675-7619.
How long have you been here, Coach?
I've been here approximately about 27 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 27 years. The program's been in existence since the 1990s in this particular building, but we are an affiliate and part of the Abyssinian Baptist Youth Ministry, and that was started in the basement of Abyssinian Baptist Church.
We're deep in history here, deep. So, Coach Brooks, thank you for your time and your hard work and your giving back to the community.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. All right, DJ Mario.
DJ Mario TV, Diamond Video, Shifting the Paradigm. We'll be back from our next. We will let you go, and we'll be back after our next commercial break.
My name is Kia Mason. I'm here with my homegirl, Shorty Love, rocking out Harlem Nights. I'm part of the DJ Shorty Love team. I want to give a shout out to my kids and new hip hop artists coming out of Harlem, Paris the Dawn and Kiana Nicole. They just opened up for Rich the Kid, Jay Critch, and many more to come. Success is a blessing. Don't take it for granted. And we're doing this for Harlem, you heard? Oh, by the way, you can follow my kids on Instagram. I'm Kiana Nicole. And Paris the Dawn on IG. They're on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Tunes, all that. So, good luck, guys.
Thanks, Shorty Love, for the invite. My kids are out here having an amazing time. You rock. Best DJ out there.
I'm rocking out with our homegirls.
This is my favorite part of the year is when we do these parties. Shorty Love, she kept it rocking last night until 4 o'clock in the morning. Shows back up here at noon, and they lit. They lit on Kool-Aid, but they lit.
You heard it here. Harlem is lit. DJ Shorty Love is in the building on the 1 and 2s doing her thing.
Yo, what up, party people? DJ Mario TV in full effect as always. Thank you for coming out to support the kids for the community right here with us at Harlem Nights Bar, you know what I'm saying? DJ Shorty Love, y'all already know y'all can follow me on everything at DJ Shorty Love. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Mixcloud, all that good stuff. DJShortyLove.com. Make sure you come out to my events, you know what I'm saying? Tonight I'm in Jersey City at the Corkscrew Bar, you know what I'm saying? Every Friday, except the first Friday in July, I'm going to be right here at Harlem Nights Bar. Follow me for everything else, all right?
My name is Kia Mason, and you're watching DJ Mario TV.
You can find me on social media. You can find me at Facebook, Colette Boston, COLETTEBOSTON. You can find me at Shifting the Paradigm. Also on Facebook, Instagram, I'm Miss Author 1 and Shifting Paradigms. And I am an author. The name of my book is What Controls You? Order or Chaos? It can be found on Amazon. And I hope that you check it out. It's a good book, something that you need in your life right now. Something after COVID-19 will help you to get your mind right. So, enough about me. I want to say thank you for being a part of this, and we'll talk to you soon. Be well.
I'm Isaac Valdez. I'm the head coach of New Jersey. We got next.
No social media, no nothing.
You can find us at New Jersey. We got next. Okay. Yeah, you can find us at New Jersey. We got next Instagram. And at New Jersey. We got next _ TikTok.
That's the second person. Please, third. We have two no roll. That's the mountain. Stop, no good. Two, four, one, two. Stop,
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
How come them guys didn't see I was walking with you? I'm walking with this pretty girl and they won't stop at me. What's wrong with her?
So why did you come up with this each one teach one?
Well, what happened was,
So let me introduce you. So I'm going to have Mr. Bob McCullough introduce himself. Sir, you have done so much for this community with the Pro Rutgers game.
Yes.
With each one teach one.
Yes.
You know, you've been doing this for how many years now?
55. Would you believe that?
No, I would not.
Me either.
So now it's famous all over the world.
Yes, thank God. The Rucker Park has gone all over the world. Little did I know that it would do that. I really took over the tournament to further my mentor, Hooker Rucker's idea of presenting pros in the Harlem community, because a lot of young people could not afford to buy a ticket to Madison Square Garden. So what we did was we brought Madison Square Garden to the community, to the youth of Harlem. And lo and behold, it became a national phenomenon.
It did, and it went fast. It was such a fast thing. I mean, as soon as they found out, it was like, bam.
And when Dr. J really denied his last college year to turn pro, the first place he wanted to come was Rucker Park to prove himself. And when he came, it was the largest capacity that we've ever had at Rucker Park. They were all on the roof. They were in the trees, on the fence. They was all over just to see Dr. J, Julius Erving. Wilt Chamberlain played out there. And when Hooker Rucker was alive, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was Lou Alcindor then, played in Rucker Park. Tiny Archibald, Pee Wee Kirkland, Joe Hammond, Willis Reed, and of course we had white players, and we had Mike Redden. We also had Dave Collins. We also had this young man from St. John's. I can't think of his name now, but I mean we had so many that came out to play. And the other thing is Bill Bradley. Bill Bradley came out to play. I mean, the New York Knicks sent
Allen Iverson?
he came later on. But they sent Dave Starwood and Cazzie Russell.
Wow.
from the New York Knicks, and Nate Bowman played Emmett Bryan from the Boston Celtics. Charlie Scott from the Phoenix Suns. Connie Hawkins played. Oh, we had so many. Herman the Helicopter.
Okay.
And the great Pablo Robinson played. Bobby Hunter from the Harlem Globetrotters played. So Ron Jackson from the Harlem Globetrotters. We had a lot of Globetrotters. Pablo Robinson was from the Globetrotters. Herman Helicopter was from the Globetrotters. So we had a lot of Globetrotters, but we also had a lot of NBA players.
Right.
And we had players that went to Europe. Roscoe Wilson played in Europe for 10 years. Now, Roscoe Wilson's daughter, Asia Wilson, is the most valuable player in the WNBA.
Wow.
Her first year in the WNBA, she was Rookie of the Year. Last year, she was the most valuable player. And when she was in college for University of South Carolina, she was MVP in the NCAA and Player of the Year twice.
That's amazing.
I know, isn't that something?
It is, it is. I'm just looking down the history as you were just naming off names, and I'm thinking to myself, where do you see yourself and the Pro Rucker tournament in 5 to 10 years from now?
Well, I hope to honor the young ladies that played in the Rucker Each One Teach One tournament, because we have Nancy Lieberman, who was an Olympian.
Right.
We have Carol Blazowski, who was an Olympian. And we have Gail Marquise, who was an Olympian. And it's time to honor them.
Right.
Along with Renee Poole, along with a young lady who should have been on the Olympic team. Her name is Janice Thomas. She should have been on the Olympic team. And then on July 10th, we're going to honor another Renee Johnson.
Your mind is very sharp.
And we, thank you. And we also had another young lady that died, and her name was Yvette Washington.
Yes.
So I want to honor all of the young ladies that played on the Each One Teach One.
Right.
Wildcat.
Hi, my name is Colette from Shifting the Paradigm, and with me is a legend, Chester Hawkins. How are you, Chester?
I'm fine.
Where are you from originally,
I
Chester?
grew up in Harlem. I grew up on Madison Avenue, but I grew up in two different blocks, on 31st Street and on 32nd Street.
Okay. What makes you still be in Harlem?
Okay, the kids that was coming up under me, so giving right back to the community. I give what was gave to me. It didn't cost me nothing, so I give the same thing.
This is a question. I'm sorry for interrupting. Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I'm looking at you, and you said that you were one of the commissioners. What does that mean?
I'm one of the commissioners of the basketball tournaments. Charles Chucky Kane, James Poppy Brown. They grew up in the same neighborhood that I grew up in. Both of them are not here, so this is the tournament we have on 130th Street and 5th Avenue. 15 and 13 and 11 and under. So,
So this is a question for you as well is, when did you fall in love with basketball?
boy, I fell in love with basketball at the age of 8. Yeah. So another guy named Alan DeBose taught us how to play basketball, so we took it from there.
Nice. I love that. I love that.
Basketball and, mostly all the tournaments. Yeah.
So why you are giving back to the community, and have you seen youth coming up underneath you actually doing what they're supposed to do? Does this seem like it's working for you?
Well, they need more guidance.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't have fathers in the house. So when I talk to the kids, I'm your father, I'm your brother, I can be, what you want me to be, because sometimes they need somebody just to talk to and guide them. You get something to do and you get something that don't.
Okay.
So all I can do is give them the best of me, because everything they think about, I already did. And I got trouble for them and everything. So, that's what I leave them with, and try to lead them with a skill, because everybody's not going to make the NBA.
Well said, Chester. So where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years, I'll be hoping these guys be a lot of entrepreneurs, or took the guidance that I gave them just for them to just live. So, so if they will, I'm just living in it now. As they say, I'm one of the younger dinosaurs walking over them. So, everybody come from a village.
That's it. And we thank you. So we'll be back. Say hello to Chester Hawkins again. This is Colette from Shifting the Paradigm. We will be back again with someone else, another legend maybe. Talk to you soon.
Check this out. Harlem's number one. I'm the number one basketball hustler. You see this right here? This ball right here? Take you around the world. Right here, this ball right here, take around the world. And you take that, and you put those two together, this right here, these two together right here, when this hits this, the sound it makes is a beautiful thing. So if you ever want to get at me, I got all types of basketball drugs. All types. I got this right here, you can find this in any average bathroom. You take this right here, apple cider. You take a sip of this, just a sip of this. Will help with inflammation. So if you're over 40, like most men who are still trying to get what they got when they had it back in high school, well, anyway, back to what I was saying about making your game even better. I run Harlem from East 113 to West 144th. Every Friday you can find me, the basketball hustler, East 113 Lexington Avenue at the Johnson Community Center. Just ask for me, the basketball hustler. But back to what I'm trying to help you to make your game better. Right here, you see this? Dark cherry. Concentrated. You take 2 teaspoons of that. Yo, inflammation of your muscles be like you 30 again. And right here also, I got this. You can only find this on eBay. This right here, one of my Boricua brothers. Shout out to all my Italian, all my brothers out there Hispanic, all my brothers out there who love the game of basketball. As I said earlier, basketball will take you around the world. Once again, you are tuned in to the hustler. I'm the basketball hustler. I run everything from East 113 to 144. I even got a Sunday game. You can meet me in person with Andre. We run it Sunday mornings. If you don't believe me, come through. It's free to watch, but you got to pay. That's how we make our money to keep this thing going. That's how we get our hustle on, the basketball hustler. This right here, red hot. This right here, put this on your back after a nice hot shower. Yo, I tell you, don't touch your wee-wee with it. Don't touch your wee-wee. This right here, don't touch nothing, not even your eyes. Red hot, only find it on eBay. Hit me up, yo, but I can't give you my number for reasons you never know if the police are watching. Can't give you my number, but you can find me. Look for me. Look for this right here. Look for this right here. Find me, Basketball Hustler, Friday mornings, Johnson Center, East 113, Lexington Avenue. We'll give you my number, but I can't do that. You never know who's watching. I'm the Basketball Hustler. Fridays, Saturday mornings, you can find me at the Polo Grounds. Polo Grounds, that's right behind PS46. You take the M10, for those who don't drive, M10, take the M10 or the B train, get off at 155th Street. Just how I get down, yo. I'm the Basketball Hustler. I got games from East 113 all the way to 155th or 144. No matter how you look at it, I run Harlem. I run Harlem. And once again, these two things right here, and you got this, and you got this right here. You got this nylon, this right here, when you mix that with this, when you put that with this, when you put that on top of that, when this goes through this, it makes a sound that sounds like this. Swish, swish. And that's what we're going to do. Shout out to my brothers from Giant Steps, you know who you are, and if you don't, chances are you need to find out who I'm talking about, because when it comes down to this, find me Fridays in Harlem, East 113, Friday mornings. This is the Basketball Hustler, and I'm out.
Happy holidays from DJ Mario TV.
$430 remaining in the half. The score is 10-9. 10-9 in favor of Black. So 1 point game. High three, no roll, it's over. Eli pulls for 3 points. That's the second person, team 6.
DJ Mario TV.
Hey, I'm just saying thank you to everyone that helped us get these courts and for the scoreboard.
There you go. And who are you?
I'm Emmanuel Brewster.
Okay. Don't forget to say your name.
Oh, my name is Najo. His whole thing right here. His whole name right here. Louis think he nice and shit. What's up? So my name is Louis, and I'm here today. It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. It's curry. You see? My name is Ron. I'm going for the top of the league.
What do you think of the court? What do you think of
Court?
the court?
Iron Slew is good.
What do you think of the floor?
Well, I think thank you for everybody who supported and helping for making this new Abo floor and the new nets and rims and scoreboard and everything. They made this court better and stuff. And my name is Jerome Felton, and these are my friends. I want to give a big shout out to my family, my mom and dad, my brothers Thomas, James, Tyrese, all of them. Hey, yo, Thomas.
Yo, it's your boy, Briscoe Dimes, on the scene. You already know. Holla at me, man.
What do you think of the new floor?
Yo, yeah, I like the new floor, man. My name should have been on here, though. But it ain't on here. Yeah. But I'm living a dream, you heard?
My name is Louis, and I like this floor. And I'm going to give a big shout out to my mom and my whole family. And I'm going to pass the mic to my brother, and I love this. Thanks to my name is Nazir Amar. Thanks for shout out to my grandma, my mom, everybody else. And I like the floor. They did a good job on the floor. Thank you for the floor. Appreciate it. Thank you. I like the people that supported this floor, the people that helped build this, and I give a shout out to my grandma that just died. And she probably talking about me with my grandma's friend up there right now. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody having help and protection. So
So Tyreek, how has it been playing so far?
It's been good. We've been missing easy shots. We should be playing way better than this at more.
You guys are underestimating them, and that is a bad thing to do. Just because they're short does not mean they can't play.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but we all from prep school, so we play a lot of bigger competition than this. So we should be up a lot more. We playing down to competition, we be playing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They make sense. That being said, so what are you guys going to do? What is your strategy for going forward?
Kind of just like play them harder and take better shots so we can be up more, get the game over with. That's it.
Well done. Nice to have you here, Therese.
Thank you.
Hi, Isaiah. How are you doing?
Oh, good.
So, what is your strategy going forward?
We need to box out. We need to handle the pressure way better. We need to hit some open shots and just play better overall defense, really.
Okay, so that's what you're going to go into the game with.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is Collab from Shifting the Paradigm. We're in halftime. We will see you at the next commercial break. Be well.
Mr. Chambers! Mr. Chambers! Don't get on that ship! The rest of the book, to serve man, it's a cookbook!
I'm with Coach Mega. So, do you like how your boys are playing?
We're playing okay. We're being a little too loose with the ball, not really focusing defensively as much as we should. We're a superior team talent-wise. We still got to do things the right way.
I agree. But they're doing not bad.
They're not bad, but always can be better. Your opponent is only an obstacle. Your true opponent is yourself. So I want them to play. We got to play our personal best all the time, no matter who's in front of us.
Well said. So, what is... It looks like it's time for us to go. But good luck.
Thank you.
So it's Colette. We're going to see you at the next commercial break. Be well.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Will Trax, the voice of the city, just passing through. Just show the girl Shy Adams some love, you know what I mean? That's family. So much love to her. The clothing is nice. The kids is doing what they do. So I'm just here to support y'all. Know how I do it. Look out for me. I got the album coming out real soon. I'm back on track. You already know what it is. Will Trax, the voice of all cities, y'all. I'll see y'all soon.
Hey Javon, aka Bubbles, happy holidays for DJ Mario TV. Mwah.
How you doing, Coach Leo Blackman, Uptown United? Just here, got a nice group of young men, work hard, doing well in school, so I wanted to reward them with this tournament and just try to help them get some looks for college.
So how do you think your team is playing?
I think we'll be playing a lot better. To be honest, right now, we're a little lax on defense and we're not finishing our layups and missing a lot of outside shots, so I feel like we'll play a lot better this half.
Hopefully that will be the case.
Thank you, yeah, hopefully we get this victory.
What is the name of your team?
Uptown United.
I love it. So we look to see you in the winner's circle.
Thank you, I appreciate that. We hope to be there.
What's your name?
Leo Blackman.
And your coach?
Coach and GM. This is my team and I coach as well.
So is it Coach Leo?
Coach Leo, perfect.
Okay, here we are with Coach Leo. We hope to see him in the winner's circle.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Who's the team captain? Come on, you're your team captain. So what's your name?
Albert Vargas.
Albert Vargas?
Albert Vargas.
Albert Vargas. Okay, so here we are with Albert Vargas, and he is the team captain for Uptown United?
Uptown United.
Okay, so how do you think you played?
I think I didn't play well in the first half, but I'm going to do better in the second half.
Okay, what do you think you need to do better with?
Make shots.
So we hope to see you in the winner's circle, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Shout outs to DJ Mario and Video for coming out to this event, rocking it out. They do so amazing. He's so well. Great MC, great DJ. You gotta come. He's always giving away free cool stuff. Like he just gave me a Polaroid camera. I don't know if you guys like digital, film, all that. He's amazing. Come out for the music, come out for the vibes, and most importantly, the free stuff, because he got it. Peace, y'all.
I'm with the winning team. What is your team name? Get closer.
Team Mega Wildcats.
Okay. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, you say Team Mega Wildcats. 1, 2, 3.
Team Mega Wildcats.
Louder.
Team Mega Wildcats.
A little bit louder.
Team Mega Wildcats.
That's it. You guys did a great job. Awesome. So, what did you guys think about the game? And what do you think you could have done better?
Make a shot.
Yeah, make some shots. I can't really shoot. We came out slow. That's all.
Yeah. But you guys won in the end. That's what matters. Thank you so very much.
Appreciate you.
So we're here with Team Mega Wildcats. They did their thing and they won. All right.
Hey, Mom on TV.
We could have played better. I'm kind of disappointed in our efforts, but a win's a win. Hopefully we win the championship tomorrow.
That's it. So what is your plan for tomorrow if possible?
Hopefully we have more of our guys. Because of the flooding and because it's a Friday, a couple of guys couldn't make it today, so we should be at full strength tomorrow.
Okay. So very happy for you and your team. Do you do this often with them?
Yeah.
Different scrimmages and stuff?
Yeah. We're an AU program. We're actually playing in an event. We're playing in 2 events tomorrow. I'm just trying to help the guys get an opportunity to play in college. So as much exposure they can get is the greatest thing we can do.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. If you guys are going to be here, right?
I think the game's outside tomorrow, unless it rains.
Okay. All right. So what do you have to say to your team?
Good job. We went forward, but personally we can play better. We got to play our personal best all the time.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem. Thank you.
Awesome. Came back. So my name is Colette, your coach.
Isaac.
So, Isaac?
Yes.
Okay, nice. So this is Coach Isaac. They did their best. They even came within winning. Almost.
Yeah, we're young. Our oldest player just turned 16. You know what I mean? So we're young, and this was a learning experience. And I think we played very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, our youngest player is 14, so we're playing against 19, 18-year-olds. I think we did very, very well, very well. So don't count us out, because we'll be back next year. So let's see what happens.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. So right here is Gelson. Gelson, he's 14 years old. Very elusive guard, very fast, plays good defense. Right here is Devin. Devin is 15 years old. He's going to 10th grade. Great shooter. Right here, this is Isaiah Stan. This is our superstar. That's our star right here, 15 years old. He does everything for us on the court. Can't complain one bit about him. Shoots, dribbles, runs, plays defense, grabs rebounds. This is the guy right here. This is Greg. He's 16. I call him the garbage man. He's the one who does all the dirty work. That's my man right here, Greg. This is Jaden Lugo. This is Jaden Lugo. He's 15 years old. He's 14 years old. Pardon me. He's partially hurt. He didn't play today. But he's our heartless guy. He has the most heart. He got the most heart on the team, and he's never scared. That's my man right here. This is June Best. This is our fastest guy on the team, and I call him the layup specialist. But he's our fastest guy on the team. He does great work for us. He plays hard defense. He runs up and down the floor like a horse. So that's why he's important in our squad.
All right. What is your team name?
Our team, we got next. New Jersey, we got next.
Okay, so on 3, 1, 2, 3, New Jersey, we got next. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
New Jersey, we got.
One more time.
New Jersey, we got next. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
New Jersey, we got next.
So, you see, New Jersey we got next. They're fantastic players. Although they lost today, they'll be back.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Monica Gray. We are out here at Union Square Park on Sunday, August 26th, honoring my nephew, Hamed French Gray's legacy by feeding the homeless and or people in need, as well as giving them clothing. So my nephew passed away 2016 at the age of 24 years old, and he started on his 21st birthday. He decided, homeless people have birthdays too. So before he went partying that evening, he said during the day he went out and he started feeding and providing socks, t-shirts, undershirts and all for the homeless. So in honor of his memory, we continue in his legacy. So that's why we're here today. We're here, 14th Street, Union Square Park. Started at 11 o'clock. We'll be here until 2 o'clock p.m. And we'll be here every year following. His birthday is August 28th, so whatever that Sunday is closest to his birthday, we'll be here. Join us next year. Thank you.
Morning, peace and blessings to everybody. I thank the Creator for being here this year for our cousin Hamed, and we continue in his legacy to give and help others, and we thank the Creator for this day. Peace and blessings.
How you doing? My name is Jakira Newman. This is my third year recording the official Ham Day giveaway. Miss Monica's, I love this lady. And her man French Gray, rest in peace. And we're going to make this special for you today, brother.
Had to come out and show love because family is family, and I'm not going to say that family comes first. So I had to come out and make time to be here to support Monica, my brother Marion. It's nice to be important, but it's much more important to be nice.
So my nephew passed away 2016 at the age of 24 years old, and he started on his 21st birthday. He decided, homeless people have birthdays too. So before he went partying that evening, he said during the day he went out and he started feeding and providing socks, t-shirts, undershirts and all for the homeless. So in honor of his memory, we continue in his legacy.
What are we doing? And why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? What is today? Ham Day. What is today? Ham Day. And what are we doing? Today. What are we doing? And why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? What is today? Ham Day. What is today? Ham Day. And what are we doing?
How you doing? This is Coach Rich from Team Puerto Rico. Thank you for having us, okay? And anything for the community. Thank you so much.
Taught me to play basketball. It's just like as soon as I touched the basketball, I just knew I wanted to do it. Like I had a lot of fun playing when I was young. Now I want to keep doing it when I got older, and I want a future in it.
Wait, what do I say? Oh, what's his name? Julio. Julio. Okay, good. Julio have a game. Huh? That's it? Yeah.
New Jersey, Connecticut, this is how we get down. New York's #1. I'm not only in New York, I'm up there in Brooklyn, New Jersey. I run all basketball courts. Wherever you see these nets at, I run. With my people, we always get down. We get down, don't we? We always get down. We travel wherever we need to be. We hustlers. We hustle the game of basketball. Anytime you see these nets, you know how I get down. Don't forget, if you need me, hook me up. I got Harlem on lockdown. East 113 to 155th Polo Grounds. Hit me up, find me. You can't find me on Facebook. You gotta look for me in the streets. Look for me in the streets. Look for this. Yeah. Look for this. Yeah. Look for this. Yeah. That's how we get down. New York's #1 hustler. I got my G in the back. We getting mad money. Getting mad money. Getting mad money. We heading out here right now to put these nets up. We got it going on. We New York's #1 hustler, baby. Wherever you see these nets, I got that on lock. I got that on lock. I'm coming for you. Wherever you at, I'm New York's #1 hustler. Hustler. Yeah. Hustler. Yeah. Hustler. Hustler.
You guys want to come
Tie game. Yo, good shot, yo. Good shot. He's going, he's going, he's going. 1 minute. Tight game. Blue team is up. Blue team is up. Yo! Yo! 42-41. 41 seconds. Ball coming. Do they have an answer? Somebody help him up. Sportsmanship, sportsmanship. All right, all right. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Oh, oh. Good. We go face to face with everybody, all right? You be loose. Everybody else face to face with somebody. Y'all check him out.
We got 3 points. Seconds.
Put him on one.
Referee talks to the table. Referee talks to the table. Referee talks to the table. They get excited. Referee talks to the table, not you. I read her age. See it. Somebody look in your face, man. You can see it. Y'all still be playing that joint? No.
So when it hit the rim, all the time on the rim, when it hit the rim and it came down, the ref gave him the time. Ball's right there. Ball's right there. No, we don't have minutes. No, that guy was on TV. The shit right there. Why ain't right there? I started stopping. No, I got 5 seconds. This is 5 and some change. Everything in front of you, not behind you.
And that's it, give a fist bump. Uptown, everybody, will advance to the World Championship game at Crackers Rack Park, East 128th Street, 2nd Avenue, and Harlem River Drive. I hope to see you there.
You lining up?